Scorpio, what is up? It's Greg here from Solari Tarot, and I'm here to do a reading for you for the rest of July. So, you guys, obviously I'm back. You're watching this. This is the first video I've put up in a month and a half. A lot has went down in my life, and a lot of crazy stuff went on, and I've been kind of on the healing. It was a big tower moment in my life. Just a lot hit the fan, and I had a lot of self-reflection and healing to do. And while I thought it was important that you know about it, I also thought that maybe it was also important that I focus on my own self and on my own healing. I would rather not get into everything that went down because that's not a part of today's reading, but I did post a video about where I've been the last month and a half and a general idea about what happened to me, including my identity theft, which was crazy. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do your reading for the rest of July. I wanted to check in here because I thought it would be important that I talk to you folks. The retrograde has been pretty tough on a lot of people, especially Scorpios, especially me. So, I'm feeling more like myself, and I'm feeling more like I can offer energy and be a part of this experience with you again. So I'm happy to be back. I hope that you are happy to have me. There are a lot of new tarot readers that have popped up in the last month and a half on YouTube. I'm loving them. So we're going to go ahead and pull for the rest of the month here from the Halloween deck. You guys know I love this deck. It's an oracle deck. We're going to start here. Look at the general energies. We're going to pull your goddess as well, and then we'll move forward with the tarot. I did have a couple come out, so we're going to talk about those. What messages do we have for Scorpio? What are the messages for the rest of July, for the rest of the retrograde, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? What message do we have today? Scorpio, what's the message? What's the message from the Halloween deck? Alright guys, I'm back in the game. It's nice to be here with you. It's really hot outside right now. If you guys remember my videos from back in the day, I used to always film outside, but today it's like 90-some degrees, so I'm dying out here. I might have to go back inside. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, 3 shuffles, and I'm pulling top card. Okay, so we're starting out the energy for you guys for the rest of July with ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. For some of you guys, this could be that you are having, you are being subjected to a generational curse of sorts. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, it certainly can be if it's perpetuated, right? But the idea here is that there is a connection to our ancestors, in a beautiful way, by the way, that helps us break these generational curses or things that have happened to our families that we don't want to happen to us. We want to break the cycle. We want to be that shifting element in our future and evolution of our bloodline, right? It's a really, really beautiful, innate, and kind of hardware-programmed human thought. You know, not just our families, members of our family that we are around every day, members of our family that have passed, sadly, that we have no longer with us here. Also, ancestors, maybe that we don't even know about, and the same kind of struggles that they went through that could be very similar to your own struggles. So there is a tip of the hat, Scorpio, for the next couple of weeks as we move into August, to think about your family and to think about the ones that aren't with you, how they would feel about where you are now, what you can do to connect to that ancestral right that you have to stand in your own power and to deal with the situations in your life that are challenging. And I want to say that particularly, Scorp, because I know that a lot of us have been going through really, really challenging moments. You know, I can't deny to you, Scorpio, that since I've been gone, I have been through the worst phase of my entire life, literally the darkest dark, you know. It has been quite a struggle to find my own power and find my own peace, and I actually have been keeping a picture of my grandmother around who inspired me to be stronger and more secured in my power. So I've been keeping a picture of her around to remind me of that power that I have. So this is on the mind of the Scorpio this week. Let's see what we have from the Goddess deck as well as we move forward. What is the message for Scorpio? What is the message for Scorpio? You guys, I know that this retrograde has been tough. I'm feeling you on it. What is the message for Scorpio? What is the message for Scorpio? Scorpio for the rest of July. Okay. Alright. Sorry I'm not like dressed more exciting today, guys. Like a cool jacket or something. It's just really freaking hot. 4 cards came out here. And I'm going to take them because it looks like there's some sort of tower moment situation, this is strange, that's getting referenced here that I do kind of want to talk about. It's starting with Kali, which is endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. And one prevalent thing that I've seen in the Scorpio energy as we've been in this retrograde from myself, a lot of other Scorpio friends I have around me, is that a lot of things are ending. Cycles with people, cycles with places, cycles certainly with things and modalities are ending. And I think Scorpio, a lot of us have that instinctual general understanding that we have reached an end. Our 10 of Swords has happened. Our Tower moment has happened. We've come to the end of a cycle, and now we are rebirthing into a new circumstance. And I love to see this in the cards because as I've been watching the Scorpio videos from other readers for the month, this has been a prevalent theme within that, is endings and beginnings, starting over. A lot's changing for you right now, Scorpio, and I know that that seems really jarring, but let's talk about the other cards that are coming out here because we have Purification, Coventina. It is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. A lot has gone on for you, Scorpio, and we have a pretty deep-seated tendency to compartmentalize those traumas rather than deal with them. For some of you guys, there have been situations that have gone on in your life where there has been some conflict, some illusion. You know, there were some big, I know a lot of Scorpios had communication breakdowns within the last retrograde, or during the retrograde. A lot of communication breakdowns, a lot of gossiping, a lot of people hearing false narrative that then uncovers a truth that somebody was hiding. A lot of that kind of has been going on for a lot of Scorps. So there is this need to purify, because I think, Scorpio, some of us have been in the dark night of the soul, really. That one part, that one darkest night that we've ever seen. I certainly have. I don't know about you guys. I'm doing the Scorpio video first in my comeback because I want to spend some time with you guys before I start going out into energies that are foreign to me. But I agree with this. I think that purifying is really freaking important. I've been trying to do this on myself. I've been feeling the impulses of purification. And I mean that kind of in the body as well. So for those of you Scorpios that are eating shit food and, too many deep fried cheese curds and too much soda, you need to cut it out. And listen, I'm preaching to the choir here because I've been drinking so much soda because I quit drinking alcohol. I just felt that it wasn't getting me anywhere. I really was wasting my money, so I thought, well, I'll just drink other softer drinks, and then Coca-Cola came in. So I've been trying to cleanse from all that. I've never been a soda drinker. So you see where I'm going with this. Certainly this does apply as well into the deeper frames of mind, Scorp. Those deep chasms that you've been hiding and putting all this trauma in that are in this retrograde, kind of making you vomit them up. And I think that makes you guys very worried. So there can be some conflicts going on, but we do have Mott here, fairness. Situations need to be handled in a fair and just manner. If you've been treated unfairly, Scorpio, or if someone has been unjust perhaps to you, this card is reminding you that fairness will be acknowledged. If you, Scorpio, have done something hurtful to someone else, you will get your karma for that as well. This Mott card, this fairness card, is very karmic in the way that it sets here. Because it's asking us, it's saying that we're going to get what's coming to us, but also, the people around us are as well. So we need to purify and end those cycles and end those relationships that were toxic and end those psychological patterns that we perpetuate that make us break our own hearts a lot of the time, Scorp, right? So, and then for our last card is Artemis, and I just want to send a lot of good energy to Artemis right now. But it's guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. There is this energy that your loved ones are with you. Your loved ones are with you from beyond. It's like they're guarding you right now. They're watching. And that's strange because that energy is not something that I focus on a lot. I don't focus a lot on my past relatives. I do certainly miss them so much. Perhaps that's a scorpionic compartmentalization tool. But, you know, there is this energy coming through this week that you guys are protected. You are going to be okay. Whatever it is that you're going through, the people in your life that see you and love you, even if they're still present with us on this dimension today, they love you, they're guarding you, they're protecting you. And these energies are really beautiful to see here, you know? Especially for Scorpios who have been really going through that dark night of the soul, and I know a lot of you have. Also, I'm drinking out of a Christmas cup. Now, listen. So a couple of cards came out of the tarot as I was pre-shuffling for Scorpio. And I didn't, you know, you guys know me, so you know normally I'll put those back in and then let them come out again. But I just really felt that they needed to stay out. And now I understand why, because of what this reading is talking about with you. But I want to start out by saying that the Fool card came out here. The Fool card, and isn't that not so formidable? Because we have this beginnings and endings kind of vibe going on here, don't we? Right? We have this beginnings and endings look here. So remember that the Fool is the first card in the major arcana, and it talks about new beginnings. It speaks heavily archetypally of us starting over, of us taking a leap toward a new direction, of us finally cutting the path and walking into the uncharted territory of our lives, places we've never been, places we desire to be. And I think that Scorpio has these desires to kind of just go off into the wind. And I really resonate with that because I am feeling that way. This is so strange. This is so strange. But there's this wanting to run away. Some of you want to go travel across country. You want to start a new job. You want to do something new. You want to leave that damaging love behind. You want to leave those toxic people in the dust. You want to leave your own toxicity in the dust. You want to start again. You want to clean the slate. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Now, I want to talk about it though, because after the Fool card came out, with it came out the Seven of Cups. So we're cutting through that illusion and we're starting to really center down what our options are. So we do need to be looking critically at what our options are, and we do need to be making sure that our options are not forged in fantasy. Now, that does not mean, Scorpio, that I'm telling you not to dream big, because you know I'm always telling you to dream big, right? What you vibrationally align with is what you can receive, and there is no limit and there is no condition to what you would like to receive in your life. But you have to go through the soul journey in order to know that what you want to receive, what you desire, is really in line with your inner being. And I'm not certain for us Scorpios that it always is. Sometimes we really don't want to let things go because we really, really want to stay where we are. We really love the people that we love, even if they've hurt us very badly, or even if things have been hard on us, right? So I want to make sure that we are looking into the reality. Now we're going to pull some more tarot here. I don't know, I have not planned how long these videos are going to be. I guess I shouldn't, right? I kind of owe you guys one. All right, what are the messages for Scorpio? What are the messages for Scorpio for the rest of the month of July from the tarot? Anything, general energy, just bring it out to us here. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Working, working, working. I think a lot of Scorps have put a lot of time into their work throughout this retrograde to keep their minds busy. Wow. Freaking Death card. Of course. Scorpio is this is Phoenix energy, you guys. This is born again. You are born again. You are born again. Wow. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? Guys, I'm loving to see this because I've been feeling so pessimistic lately. Wow. The Sun. You are moving into a territory into which you are going to find great happiness and abundance and peace. This is so nice. God, I almost kind of want to cry a little. Not gonna lie. This is crazy because it's showing that you're coming back into yourself. You're finding your power again. The seeds that you planted for yourself in your past are starting to blossom and give you a little bit of reprieve after a very damaging period of time in your life. And I think this retrograde was the tip of the top of the energy of the I've had it up to way up here. I cannot do this anymore. This is too much trauma. I'm shutting down. And I think that after this moment, you are being rebirthed here, my friends. This is really beautiful stuff. And you know I'm Scorp, so I want to see this for myself. I've been putting a lot of effort into my own evolution lately. So I want to see these things too, so I'm happy for us, huh? Let's pull some more. What are any other messages for Scorpio? Scorpio? The Queen of Pentacles. We're finally settling down into a more comfortable place. There's a little bit more peace around us. I'm also getting a message that for people that love animals, in your healing process, animals might be very useful. Not just because there's a deer here, but because the Queen of Pentacles is a very animal-connected energy. Mother Nature, Gaia, is a strong kind of archetypal energy for this card, Mother Earth. So there is a nature card. This is a part of your nature. This is a part of your grounding. This is a part of your story. This is a part of kind of building softer parts of you, Scorp. And learning how to be vulnerable but powerful. Strong but permeable. Secure in self. I just think that there's a lot of strong... Oh. Okay. We've made finally, or we're about to make, that final decision that has been so enigmatic to us as we've been moving forward, Scorp. We're about to make one way or the other. This could be in reference for some of you to a partnership. Certainly, a business partnership you no longer are interested in. There's a lot hidden. There's a lot that you don't know. There could be a lot that you are hiding, Scorpio, about a particular partnership, because the Two of Wands can indicate that as well. But I do see here that something that was unknown to you or impossible to you before is now seeming possible. This Phoenix energy is showing you that life is bigger than these small problems or these small people that make us feel small. And I love this because then the Six of Wands comes out, and I've been noticing in all of the readers' videos for the month of July, the Six of Wands has been coming out for Scorpio. So much. It had been coming out for me in my morning readings for myself that I've been doing kind of as a practice to get back into the energy before I start, doing it so much again. I don't want to burn myself out in my recovery process of healing. So, but I do see a little bit of recognition here, a little bit of payoff, a little bit of hard work finally coming to light, You are seen as someone very beautiful, Scorpio. You're seen as someone very inspiring to others. You're seen as someone who has been through a great battle, and people are seeing that you have fought your way to your own evolution, that you have battled your own inner demons. People are seeing that you have done the work that was necessary. Now, for Scorpios right now who have not done that work and who know that that work needs to be done, that purification that Coventina is talking about here, get on the ball, Scorp. Ain't nobody gonna fix this but you, my friend. And you are about to be in victory of your circumstances of your life. You're shifting yourself into new dimensions into which you can clean your slate. And that doesn't happen often energetically for us, Scorpio. So I would take that and I would run with that. I do sense a little bit of challenge here with the Page of Swords coming out. And I do feel that some of you guys could have people watching what you're doing right now. There's a lot of eyes on Scorpio, that's for sure. You are being watched. You are being watched. And I'm not going to even say here, and there's High Priestess, so there's sneaky, there's hidden, there's behind. So I do want to say here to you, Scorpio, there could be people that are upset of your shining or upset of your victory. Some people may feel like you don't deserve the victory. There could be people out there watching or judging you. And I don't want to say that to you and make you feel upset or nervous, because who gives a freaking shit what people think about us? I mean, nobody knows the real story of you, Scorpio, and I know this because I am a Scorpio and nobody knows my real story. We keep that real story usually pretty hidden. We're pretty emotional and we're pretty intense and we're pretty intuitive. But there are people who don't always have our best interest at heart, Scorpio, and I think that that's an important message for you here, especially with the Page of Swords, inferring that somebody could be watching you from afar and saying, I don't agree with Scorpio's award or their recognition. I think that they don't deserve that. So I'm not saying that anybody's trying to bring you down, because I don't see that here for the rest of the month. I do see that retrograde looks like it's going to start lightening up for you a little bit. All of the bad shit you've been through from before retrograde and now is all coming up now. It's all getting resolved. It's all getting healed. You're channeling that ancestral power. You're letting Kali cut that dimension from before off and let you begin again. You're going with the Fool. You're taking a leap of faith. You're jumping out into new circumstances. You are Phoenix rising. This is a great reading for you here. I'm happy to see this. I'm sweaty, and if you touch my skin right now, it's sticky. Gross. I'm going to clarify a couple of cards, and then we shall go. Clarify the Fool for me for Scorpio. Clarify the Fool for Scorpio for me. The King of Wands. We're taking it seriously. We have a vision. There's some sort of fire that has been birthed within us, Scorp. And you know, also, a lot of people see us as the water sign closely connected to fire as well. That we are the wateriest fire sign. That we're very fiery as well. So, this Fool card, this new beginning, this is something very passionate for you. Tell me about the Death card. Tell me about the Death card. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, we're putting our effort into new things. We're putting our effort into new avenues. We are kind of understanding that law of attraction kind of mentality of where I put my vibration is where my payoff is. If I'm focused consistently on what I do not have, I'm not manifesting. If I'm focusing on what I do have, I'm manifesting, right? So this is an energy here. Talk to me about the Sun. No, I don't want 150 cards. Okay. Yeah, expansion is taking place now. I do want to say for some of you guys that have been in the, you know, in your work life, because there is kind of like a work message coming through here, there's going to be some sort of great payoff. It could be certainly a promotion. Somebody may not be cool with that promotion, actually. They might not want you to get promoted. They might think that you don't deserve the promotion. Some of you guys are going to be leaving your company to go work for another company where the pay is better towards the end of July, and that's great news for you as well. However, I do want to say with that Page of Swords there, keep in mind somebody's got their eyes on your ending and your new beginning and your purification and your connection to your ancestral power. That needs to be your overarching focus for this month, for the rest of this month. Nothing else, Scorpio. Don't be focused on what the fucking naysayers have to say, because you know what, sis, bro? They're out there. They're always going to be out there. And if you focus on them, then you're just going to get more of what they have, which is shit, which is why they're talking it anyway. Okay? So, Scorpio, you have a great life. I'm going to be seeing you for your August reads within the next week as well. Thank you for welcoming me back. Thank you for letting me take a moment and get myself together so that I could be of use to you and not useful to you. And I love you. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're interested in any personal readings, I'm not sure I'm really taking those right now. Hopefully, maybe towards the beginning of August, I'll be able to take some of those. I just want to get you guys your messages. So I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.